Today we're going to talk about T.R.U.S.T, trust. And I'm going to give you guys 5 letters that are acronym to trust, okay? My name is Michael Barayev. I was able to build a team of 150 plus sales guys in less than 2.5 years. And the only way we were able to do that was because we built trust with people, okay? So my job is very simple today to explain to you guys what does it mean to build trust, okay? Now 5 letters, T.R.U.S.T, trust. What does that mean? The T, in my opinion, the first one is transparency. Nobody will trust you unless you're open and honest and transparent, right? Being transparent is incredibly important. And by the way, this acronym I learned from an event from a guy named Yahya Bakar, a great guy. I saw him posted on one of the stages, and I kind of like took that information because like, wow, it's so powerful because it's so true. If you want to create trust with someone, you have to be transparent. You have to be open. You have to be honest. You have to be an open book. Nobody wants to do business with someone that's hiding secrets. Nobody wants to, build a relationship with someone that's not being open about their life. You don't have to be secretive. You have to be transparent. And when you're transparent with your agenda, you're transparent with what you want and where you're going, it's much easier for someone to build that relationship with you and trust you a little bit more. The next letter is the R, responsibility. In order for someone to trust you, they have to understand that you're responsible for them and that you'll be responsible for that information. Imagine someone tells you a secret about their, childhood trauma, or they're telling you information about, something that's going on in their life right now, that they're going through deep emotion or whatever it may be. And you take that information and you spill the beans to someone else. That's not being responsible for that person's information. That's not being responsible for someone's emotions and someone's, being careful about how they would feel, right? Being responsible is extremely important to build trust with someone. And when you're building a relationship, you're not building a relationship for your benefit. You're building it as a win-win, and you're responsible for that other person, right? It's my responsibility to build trust with that individual. It's my responsibility to be transparent. It's my responsibility to be open and honest and build and connect with that individual. And that's why responsibility is a huge thing to be able to build trust. Remember, the second someone feels that you're not responsible and you're going to protect their information and protect them as a human being, guess what? They don't trust you, right? Who would you rather give your phone to if you're going to the bathroom and you can only, let's say you have to go into the bathroom, you have to give your phone to your friend or family member. Who would you give it to? Someone that is responsible, someone that is what? Right? Someone that's responsible, someone that you can trust and know that they're not going to break your phone, they're not going to damage your phone, they're going to watch your phone before you go to the bathroom, do what you need to do, come back, you have your phone back, in 100% in place, right? So it's very important to understand that being responsible is very important to building trust with other people. Next is U, right? T-R-U, U stands for understanding. Remember this. Nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care. And the only way you can show how much you care about someone and build that trust with someone so they can trust you is by understanding them, right? I make this joke all the time. I tell my guys, people say, oh, Michael, you don't understand. And I say, oh, I don't want to understand. That's a joke. But in reality, you do want to understand what your people are going through. You do want to understand what the person that you're talking to is going through. You do want to understand what your customers are going through. You do want to understand what your partners are going through. You want to understand what everyone around you is going through, because when you understand, you win them over, right? I always say this, try not to be understood, try to understand. Right? I remember I was actually sitting in a customer's house, and he recently lost his wife. And we were asking him questions. He was married for like 40 plus years. And I was like, I'm not going to say his name, but I was like, Mr. So-and-so, how did you manage to live with someone for 40 plus years? Like, how did you manage to be with someone for 40 plus years and not go through divorce and really have a loving, they loved each other. Like because I met them when they were together, and then a few months later when we finished the project, the wife passed away. I'm like, because you guys look so loving together after 40 years. It's very rare. And he said one word. He's like, Michael, understand. Huh. Like, what do you mean by that? He's like, my goal every single day was to understand her. And when you understand someone, you know what they like, what they dislike, and you really care about that individual. He made her needs his needs because he understood her, right? And if we could just become better at understanding other people, we'll build way more trust with other people because we understand them, right? Next is S, service, right? You want to build trust with someone? Serve them. Serve them. It's not about you, it's about other people. How do you build trust? By doing things for other people, right? Serving other people. You being an act of service is you showing someone that you're able to what? Give value to them, invest in them, change their life, add value, make them better. And when you can serve other people, people will respect you for that. They will trust you for that, right? Service is extremely important. Remember, it's not about you. It's about other people. When you serve other people, they're like, wait a minute. This person cares about me. He actually likes me. He actually wants to help me. Now they're willing to trust you with information. Now they're willing to trust you with their emotions. Now they're willing to trust you because you're willing to take care of them, right? It's very important to understand. You want to be thinking about other people. You got to serve people first. Don't wait to be served, okay? And also, don't ask your people, when can I serve them? Just serve people. I had one of my guys one time, he's like, Michael, when should I serve my team? I'm like, dude, don't ask them. Serve them. Do things for them. Add value to them. Give your time. Give your energy. Pick up the phone at 9 o'clock and call them. Say what's up to them. Be there for them. Acts of service is what's going to get them to trust you, because remember, when you serve other people, it shows when you're not selfish. It shows when you care about them, and now they can start opening up themselves so you can build that relationship with them. And last but not least, the last T stands for transformation. Okay? Transformation is extremely important. When you build trust with someone, you're transforming that relationship. You're transforming that bond from level 1 to level 2 to level 3, and you're making that relationship even better and stronger and healthier. Remember, trust is a very important thing when it comes to relationships. Without trust, there is nothing. It's the foundation of everything. And the second you lie to someone, the second you deceive someone, the second you manipulate someone, you lose trust like that. It's very difficult to build trust. You're depositing money every single day, depositing, every single day, love, support, energy, resources. But the second you lie, the second you cheat, the second you manipulate, the second you deceive them, you lose that trust. So it's very important to keep growing in that process and always adding value, and you're transforming that relationship and that bond and making it a tight, strong communication, tight, strong bond with two human beings, two individuals, or a group of people, and now you're transforming each other's lives, because two people together can do way more than one person can do by himself. So if you want to build more trust in relationships, if you want to be better, remember, T.R.U.S.T, right? Transparency, responsibility, understanding, service, and transformation. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. If you love this kind of content, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, share this with a friend if you want to build some trust with them, and we'll see you guys in the next video.